in case they lose the P3 in their money hill of this game. So we'll have to find out if that will be the case. Change World in blue and ABC in yellow starts the game. Summit on hardpoint.
As we open up this P1, it's important you maintain that second floor control. And let's see who's gonna take over that. The battle will be between Aimer and 4 players for Change World. He gets 2 players at the same time. And well, it's going to be Change World for the moment, but Mystics shuts them down. So there it goes. Second floor control now for ABC. Right off the get-go, they have the power position.
One mistake for Change World right now is this line up in there on second floor control, wherein they have been taken down by Aimer as well as the rest of the teams in there on that lineup. Texter right now will try to go into backstab, and Okats beat him to it, but 3 kills coming from ABC right now, giving more opportunity for them to get this point. The hill right now is counting up 30 already, and a few more. They might have the full minute just for ABC Esports, and Change World is not changing the world at this point. They are just changing our minds on what effort they can do against this monster of a team.
Yeah, every time Change World players falls, it makes the push even harder in here. And they had a rough time controlling the second floor. I mean, they got 4 players in there, just got out-dueled by 2 players from ABC Esports on the altercation. But finally, they do get their acts together. Took them some time, but still, just take a look at how well ABC Esports is controlling the map. They have this favorable spawns for P3 as well. And they also have players going up inside a hard point, between Okats being that front man. So Change World so far just can't seem to enter inside the defense, and the offense is just too strong. They can't handle it right now.
Aimer in there trying to be an anchor from Cable Car, but has been taken down in there by one of the member of Change World. But this time, they just bash their heads into that hill, taking it over. The contention is on, but still will be failing from the side of Change World. Continuation of the points being gathered by ABC Esports. As you mentioned, Callie, no one can beat this guy like defending this hill right now. This is a good chain coming from ABC Esports, and I'm still looking forward to that third flip up for P3. So we'll have to find out what can Change World do in this game.
Yeah, Reef taking down Kai earlier gives this team the spawn for P3, and this is going to be as good as it gets. Right now, Change World now already in 9 points, but look at the setup right now from ABC Esports. They got 2 players locking down the anchor spawn and setting out 1 player inside this point and 2 guarding that perimeter. This is going to be as perfect as it can get. The contest needs to be in multi-angles here for Change World. They're going to get read if they do attack in only 1 angle, but now they're starting to use the nades here. Perfect from Arthur. They broke the spawns in here, but still not enough. The line of defense is too strong, and Mystics doing whatever it takes to annoy these players. But great job right now for Change World for being able to get that purpose on. They want that anchor spawn, and they're doing whatever it takes to get that kills, and M4 gets 1, gets the second. Now they're able to flip it. This should be spawning the team on the left side of the map, and there it is. Beautiful play. Now they just only have to execute the players inside. With M4 leading the charge, this team is going places.
Yes, and the water tower as well as SF base has already been taken. A good chance for them to go in a little bit closer, but with only 14 seconds remaining, it might be a little bit too late. The scores right now only 10 for Change World right here, and it is now running over for the side of ABC Sports as they run over to the next hill, wherein 2 of their guys already covering this Blue Raider station, and also the flip of the spawns right now has been done. ABC has secured this area from Gorilla Base, and they are just trying to defend themselves, making sure that they will be able to control the spawn and control the hard point at this point. But Change World was able to flip that against the teams of ABC, and they are now on the prowl to take out those anchors from the far side.
I love the ideation and the execution right now from Change World, but the players needs to fight that spawn. And number 1 in blue, that's going to be M4 once again, setting the team in here for success. Now they are able to enter inside the hill. They break it as well. Great job from Emo, but they have to supply enough pressure in here. Send over players again and again and again, over and over, just to make sure the pressure will be on. But ABC, they're able to just bust in here easily, and Okat spamming, looking to get some kills done inside the matchup. And well, it's been so good and so great for ABC Esports. Although they don't have the spawns just yet, they will be able to break it with Okats, creating that difference in your Neptune.
And despite of a Change World was able to put the spawns onto Red Garage, they were a little bit too late in going in onto that hill. Now this time, because they are a little bit too far onto P1 as we cycle back, they might be beat to it once again by ABC, and we're seeing right now as one will be able to step in and take him down. Emo will be that guy, and Messix right now will be hunted by two. Kai taking him in this fight, and Change World taking over this hill and will be getting the points to their favor, and they're off getting away against that 50 mark.
A great bounce back, by the way, but now you see ABC Esports controlling that second floor, and once again, they're able to get a hold of those good angles just to make things easier for them and get more eliminations done inside this matchup. But for now, you're going to see some contests in here. Emo needs to play with his life, and he's going to take one player down. Great play in there, but not really enough. And the more time that ABC accumulates inside a point is the more they get closer inside that 200-point mark. And Change World needs to maybe get something ongoing in here. But with ABC Esports using 3 purifiers inside the matchup, that's going to cut down the numbers here even more. Now take a look at the setup here by ABC Esports. They have already settled down inside the point. They're also cutting down the players right through the mid map, and this is just perfect rotation. This is so clinical right now from ABC.
ABC right now is just sitting in there, soaking their minds into that hill, or closing to that double century mark with only 5 points remaining, and they step back into that P2. Now, as we rotate later on, it is more favorable for the spawns coming from Change World, but from what we've seen earlier, even if they have the favorable spawns, they cannot win the gunfights. Thus, it is being overtaken by ABC Esports. Rotation is starting already towards cable car platform, and the rest of the teams, and especially this guy who is posing as an anchor right now, will be able to defend Special Forces base, and still was let go of that hill. And it is ABC Esports once again stepping in, and only one trying to defend that. Thus, it still goes to ABC, and it's looking like a fast game for Hardpoint.
Yeah, this is a spawn already initiated by ABC Esports. All the players spawning on the left side of the map, and Change World can seem to do nothing about that. Okats making a good use of that off angle, getting one more player outside. The control is just immense, but finally we see some break made by Change World with full leading the charge. But every time ABC falls, there's always going to be trades in here as we count down to the 250 point. It's ABC Esports shutting the players down, lock and loaded. They win this map, and another 50-point club in here at Garena into slums. Neptune, this could either go one-sided or could be a close one, but it leans towards that one-sided, just looking at what happened on that map number 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most banned for ABC Sports so far, and we'll have to find out if that will be an ace on their sleeves. Amar right now going in for the rush towards the left side of this map, and they are the attacker's side. They are just waiting for the chance. Messix taking down Emo at the crosses, and will be backing off in here as they spot one. No, they spot two, and they might be able to take the rotation if they start soon, but they will still be challenging this Bravo push right now, and a little bit too confidence, not pulling out. And that is one thing that we need to see in there. A little bit of tactics and a little bit of carefulness from this team, not being that risky. But the bomb has been taken out. ABZ right now goes in for the kill. Messix is the guy who slays them.
Usually Messix rocks that sniper, but here you see he's using that KSP and totally used it to his advantage. You know, the timing was just perfect there. ABC was able to make the most out of it. Change World was so stuck so much in that mid-map that they weren't really able to control Broken, and Okat's actually one of the players that broke it, and it turned heads, and the next thing you know, ABC just only need to claim that live to the final 2 players. Well, we start on this round number 2, looking to be the same exact setup in here. Number 3 in Okats, down there below, right through Broken. So they're looking to play a pick there. Arthur's going to be there for Change World. Well, not much of an initiation, but a good off angle in there. Jump pick strong here for Trickster. 30 seconds passing by already.
Yeah, and as the standoff happens in Slum right now, they're just waiting for the initiation of the frag. And who will it be? We are not seeing Messix in a good angle just yet to get a frag, and there goes Fu taking down Messix into the process. But still, no movement comes from the team. They are cautious and they don't want to risk so much of the lives that they have, as well as the position that they have on the man advantage. Reef right now peeking in, but no shots just yet, and might be backing off and going into Trickster for a little backup.
You know, the longer this takes, the more you second guess for ABC Esports, and Change World slowly picking up. The read is gonna be very late here for ABC as they go and rotate. Aimer gets Kai. There's going to be trades coming into the kill feed. Now Rift, this is going to be important. Checks the wrong angle, and there it goes. Arthur with the conversion. Trickster, the final player. A chance for Change World to take round number 2 is on the line. But Trickster stands ahead of them. Looking to get that bomb here. Spots the player. Timing is impeccable. Fu gets that final delivery. Change World will be tying this game up. And I love the take there, you know. Played it disciplined. Not really overextending. They wait for ABC to create the initiations, and using the head disadvantage, especially with Fu on that B bomb site, was just great timing and of course great patience.
And that is what we love about Change World. They know how to play the mind games against this team, and this is what's happening. Kai was able to take down Reefer and Aimer, but Trickster takes down Emo, and Messix on the flank right there, balancing it on a 3v2, but Messix takes down Kai only on a 1v3 this time, and quick hit by Trickster in there against Fu. It is 2-1 right now in favor of ABC Esports, and I love the trade-off of the points right now. No one is dominating this game. The respect from both teams are coming in, but it will depend on how much they can hold this flip of the points, as well as when we switch the sides.
Tactical utilities now getting thrown. Line up at the A side. First blood's going to be important. There, let's go. Information is already handled now for ABC Esports. Now they just gotta execute the way here. Rip is gonna be the point man. That's not gonna be very friendly for him, as 3 players stack to wait and of course circulate and get the attacks and convert all of those. And Trickster, the final player alive, and Emo pushing up, gets that final kill. Change World got that read so well that ABC Esports, the moment that they attacked, it was just kind of too late.
Yeah, no matter how great you are in a sniper, with that close distance against a team, as well as the number advantage of Change World, like, it's difficult to fight them off. And it's a little bit risky from what ABC did. They stepped into in front against 3 of the opposing team, thus slowly dying off in the process. As they started off, another standoff is happening, but once again Kai is in there, a little bit too cheeky, standing in front, a little bit near between the 2 of the members out here, but no frags just yet. There goes the hit, but I think Kai was able to survive that, and will just be waiting for the footsteps until Okaz and Reef makes that mistake.
It's going to be tough in here for ABC to push that A side, because that's where Change World actually leans toward and opt for a retake. Emo can just hold this on his own and not have a problem. All he needs is that Troopy system that you already know is drop in there. So first blood going to be dropped in here for both ends. They exchange it, but Fu responds back with the better trade. That's going to be a 2-for-1 for him. And Rift needs to win this hugely, as he needs to get his team equalize the numbers inside this round number 5. That's not going to be completely done just yet, but Okaz setting that difference, and Aimer following up with the kill. 2v2 situation. And still Change World is still controlling that mid-map. The discipline is just on for this team.
Yeah, they know how to rotate. They know how to get a better position, especially with Arthur in play, who can sneakily get behind you. And I think that is the plan right now. There goes the hit. Aimer was able to take Emo down, but Emo gets Reef first. It's now a 1v1 situation. Arthur, the Clutch King, and Aimer, the MVP. Who would win? The plan is on for Aimer, but Arthur will just be waiting a little bit too late in there for the opportunity. But I think with the 40 seconds that they have left, there's plenty of time for the challenge to happen in this game. Aimer moving over to statues, as Memorial will be taken by Arthur in here and might be going in for that sneaky gameplay. And there goes the push, but Arthur hits him and fakes it out. It is Arthur once again clutching this game for a win. 3-2 in favor of Change World.
Arthur is always there for the big moments, you know. We've seen him do a lot of clutches, especially in the firing range where they had on day 1. and he never fails to really deliver with the way he always is, calm and collected, able to get the job done most of the time. Well, now that they have the lead here, they've switched it. Can they do more? So far, ABC is struggling to create that push because you already know that the pressure in the defense is too strong. And Change World doing a great job so far, being able to trade those first bloods. So it's a matter of who gets this one. It's either going to be a tie game before we switch the sides, or it's going to be Change World up with that 2-round lead as we move on. Well, the first engagements could just be at that bit of the map with number 3 in blue and number 1 in Reef in yellow. There it goes, dropping M4. One of the key players now down for Change World. They can't, and they weren't really able to get that trade back. So it's going to be a handicap for them at the moment.
Yes, and the one down already for Change World, definitely a handicap for the scene. But Kai right now is just waiting, proning in here, waiting for someone to get into that hallway and be killed. But I think the movement on the other side might be a little
Jumping.
more pressured. And there goes a hit. Backstab against Okads. And what a hit by Kai right now. Seeing one as well. Trickster might be another one who might be falling in there. But the turnaround by Kai and the Finch is happening. This is a backs out, but Messix fires back against Emo. And Arthur will be hit as he turns. And this is what ABC is waiting for CW to make that mistake. But Fu right now still not giving up on a close counter sniper battle, switching over to Ernetti. Then there goes the surprise hit. The dance is on. Fu right now still not hitting, and still the challenge is being done. Finally, Messix ends it from the side, and that makes it a 3v3. This is more exciting from what we've seen earlier in Hardpoint. The trade off of the point, the movement of the team, and how well these guys are just dancing around and playing with this game.
Now it's going to be totally different here from here on out. ABC Sports now on the defensive side, and you know that these guys are really confident at winning their gunfights, and they like to push it fast. Ocats now drinks the first blood in here. Kind of a crossfire happening at the mid-map, and it's going to be successful plays coming true for ABC Esports. But Food there shot down. Not much you can do there with that type of angle. Music was just waiting and counting for you to pop off and get that kill. Arthur, a 1v3. We know this guy's up for that big moments. Let's see how he's gonna pan out. Needs to pick up that bomb and needs to deal with his 3 players guarding it.
Arthur right now moving in towards Garage, trying to take a peek at the bomb if it is available, but we have one who is already waiting. Okads is in there, just waiting for a peek and for the kill. Ooh, 50 GS makes that hit mark, but no kill just yet. Information will be relayed right now, and they will be going full force towards this garage as well as statue, not making any mistake of the angle that they can take against Arthur, because we know how sneaky Arthur is. He can get behind you that quickly and silently and hit you from that angle. But Arthur slowly moving in, might be getting one, but Meeseeks is in there just waiting for him, and that is what we're talking about against Arthur. You just need to get all the angles covered, not to be clutched by this game.
Maybe he could have used that grenade to actually set off the difference in there, push out maybe Meeseeks to another angle, but Meeseeks again was just counting the time and waiting for the player to pop off, and the next thing you know, he just needs to pull that trigger when Arthur pops off. Now, maybe a very fast offense Change World could do it here. M4 is going to create that, being the point man, and they're able to make the advancement right through A, and Kai is going to follow up with that. So there it goes. They can just plant the bomb in here and create the pressure.
Pressure is on definitely for this team. It's now 3v2 on the situation. Reef and Meeseeks right now, we're not underestimating this duo. This is the Slayers as well as the sniper of this team of ABC. But Arthur, together with Fu, will provide a good advantage for Change World. One down already. Reef is out. It's up to Meeseeks right now, and with Meeseeks on the snipe, on the push, and the dance, Arthur will be taken down, and it is now a 1v2. The bomb is on Emo, and the plan is on it. It's dependent on Meeseeks to make this play work.
Now, Meeseeks, what route are you taking? Where are you gonna get these final 2 players? Are you gonna defuse that bomb? 30 seconds left here. Meeseeks needs to get a puke fix. I don't think he spots that barrel just yet. 24 seconds. Well, good angle here. Spots Fu. Spots one more player in the bomb side. He slides. He gets stuck. KSP goes down the gap. We're gonna 1v1. Who's gonna win it? The sniper wins it. 5 seconds left on the bomb. Is it more than enough? Well,
No
it is.
scope.
It is.
No
The
scope
clutch.
from Me6 and the defuse. Oh my goodness, what a play from Me6 right there. And that's what we're talking about, a clutch, Cali. And that is the perfect moment. It's
God.
not a slow push. It is an aggressive final 1v1 and Me6 made that play.
What just happened there? A big brain there, Neptune. A big brain not opting for that front or that side attack. They went in for the flank. Well, I guess M6 S&D is his baby.
Definitely. I mean, imagine 14 kills already in this game.
Yeah.
It's half what Trickster has, and a lot more can be seen from this guy. We'll have to find out what more can be offered from Me6 right now, but he will be waiting at this point.
Oh, Trickster still getting that kills. And at the moment, it's going to be a very slow take in here. ABC Esports, they are on a very passive defense at the moment. And well, it's going to be a very important one, or rather, honestly, they are stacking and they're oriented to defend an A side. Well, they take a change well. They're doing the exact same thing here. Playing a game, wasting the clock. And now, the more it takes long, the longer you second guess. It's going to be a very rough take here for Change World, but that free planet at B side is going to be very open for them to use. And Emo is gonna have to step up for this team. Well, honestly, he's got that bomb here, so he's gonna have to handle that and pushing through. They need a trophy system to cancel out the nays that could be lined up by ABC Esports. Now they're slowly moving in, but M6 on the defense. He spots the
Nice!
head, and there it goes, the first blood.
Me6 is still outstanding, and the sniper, regardless of what situation is, he will take them down. But there goes Trickster as well as Reef, but hands off Arthur. The king is back and might be battling Me6 on a sniper versus sniper later on. But the bomb has been planted right now. 3v2 situation. Will this be another clutch right here coming from Me6? This is one thing that we really love to see. But the advantage as well as the speed will be over. Arthur takes him down, and the king is still in here, pulling his sword out of the stone.
And well, Arthur is going to be that second player to have that 8 kills as well. So he's pretty much leading this team and leading the charge in terms of kills and getting the final deliveries, clutching up for that big moments. Not exactly sure why ABC Esports let go that B and had to force that retake when you have extremely great advantage when it comes to that head glitch that the B bombs it offers. And now they're going to full stack B, and they're going to let Change World open up and get this bomb plant at this A side. So they're looking to kind of play a retake in here, which is going to be very hard, honestly, with the way the routes are going to be inside this play. But you now finally see Trickster finds the player here. M4 needs to win this gunfight. The pinch play from Kai is going to be more than enough for them to get that number advantage in their favor. ABC is going in for that flank in their Neptune.
Yeah, they were a little bit too cheeky in that overextension, but I think that is a price that they had to pay right now. It is a 2v3 situation. The bomb is on the ground, and M4 has a good angle against Reef. And what M4 has to do right now is get that position, and Reef goes down. On the other side, Aimer was able to get that kill as well. It's 1v2 situation, still favoring Change World. Aimer going in for the flank, and I don't think ABC will be falling for the same trick, but no! Aimer is the guy who goes for the second clutch and the defuse, and ABC will be getting the match point.
Change World doing it and falling for the same mistake twice. That's not really commendable, especially on that advantage. You had a 2-man advantage. You shouldn't play for the trades, or maybe route into another angle to get that, but they still fell there. One from M6 and another from Aimer. So now match point for ABC Esports. They can make B. Maybe try to play around the mid-map here. They're way behind enemy lines. This is kind of aggressive, and Martyr picks one down, but the trade comes through here for Aimer. Well, Change World needs to stay and survive, because right now they're getting pinched in and they're going to be sandwiched like a salami. Aimer going to be the front man once again on the back, but Fu with the great shot down, neutralizing the situation. But still, they are down by a man and they get clean. ABC wraps the game 7-4.
Well,
Or it's going to be Blacklist International for that top 3 spot. And great job right now for ABC for eliminating one more competition here at this Group A. And taking a look at the highlights in here, the teams are just going back and forth, especially on the early and the mid-game plays. But the play here from Mystics where he was able to pick up that KSP and bring this game to a close range, and I was like, no, I can't use this gun. I need the sniper. Well, the execution was just perfect for ABC, especially in the late game. They did attack this A not once but twice, and you gotta hear it. What's the name? It's going to be Mystics with 60.
But that is just the end of the second map of this series. Though we are jumping in to take off, and Callie has already mentioned with the 2 points of control.
Well, right now, Change World, this is going to be their map pick, but the team that they're going up against with is ABC Esports, a team that had a 4-0 map win and loss ratio in Stage 3, 100% win rate in this map, and you're guaranteed to see a lot of mechanical and strategic positioning that will be used in here by ABC as they start off in the defensive side. So things are going to get rough here for Change Pro, but at least put up some fight. Here we go. ABC on the defending side, they're looking to stack up that second floor already. You get this power position, you get everything in your favor, and Aimer will be having full control of that right off the early game.
Still balance on the lives though, but has been quickly changed by M4 and Arthur. But Emo will be taken out as well. 25-26, balance it off once again. No ticks captured just yet, and it's just starting off on that alpha. CW right now starting to get those time to stop, but Reeve will be in here on the second floor, making sure that they have good angles against the other teams right now once they step in onto that hill. But Reeve will still be flanking in here, just waiting for that flank on the other side, and it is just a killing spree for ABC right now. All the angles has been identified by Reef, and the Slayer is back on 5 kills confirmed.
And this is not looking good for Change World right now. Look at ABC. They got number 3 and number 4 in blue. Already setting off the spawns and, of course, defending that A side. But they're also cutting the spawns in here. So that means they will be delaying some sort of the attacks that will be made here at this A. And right now, one thing that Change World needs to do is maybe put the players at this B control point where it's not really that active compared to the angles that ABC's been taking here right through the scaffoldings through this A control point. Now you're slowly seeing them advance, but finally we see Change World change up the pace. They're pushing at this B control point this time round, but I don't think it's going to be a bright idea with Trickster already on rotation. And now look at how well and how fast ABC actually adapts. They know that there's going to be push made at B, so they stack the resources right through the middle of the instances where you can also guard this A and this B control point. Okat's on point with that KSP 45. That huge double now brings this Change World to the final live count, and Aimer will be there for that cleanup. It's 1-0 now. ABC stands strong in this first round.
Failed to get that ticks, to get that alpha on the capture, but how will they do as a defender? As what we keep mentioning, this mode is a defense-oriented mode, so defenders have a good control of the pace of this game. But Orchid's right now going in a little bit too fast. Might be seeing Kai in there, but Kai fires back and takes him out. Aimer on the other side, launch center, might be waiting for that peak as well as for that kill. Nades being thrown right now, and for going for the kill against Trickster, and Reef, a good double coming from Change World at this point. Aimer slowly moving in, might be seeing the back and the sides, and there goes Aimer for the kill against Kai, and Emo takes down Me6 in the process as CW is just firing back. It is now Change World getting the lead in terms of lives.
Great job so far by Change World, sticking to their angles in here. Now they're bringing out the operator skills. That Fury Fire going to be deadly as they cut the cross. You see M4 in that kill feed now making some stirrup and being that chaotic man that Change World needs to basically put ABC into a rough spot. But you know, they're going to bring their own Fury Fire in here as well, with Aimer is way behind enemy lines, maybe controlling and being that lurker that the team needs as they apply pressure right through this A control point as they turn heads. Look at this, 2 purifiers invested, but it's not going to be completely a successful take for them. It's Change World doing a great job so far on the defensive side, taking control in multi-angles and dropping the players contesting, but ABC, quick to know, they drop the players in here over and over again, and it's Mystics this time playing around the point. 3 ticks in, and we might see that time extended and a B control point funneled in.
And there we have it. Alpha has been captured already, and B will be the funnel point for Change World at this point. But Mi6 will try to unblock the funnel in this game. Purifier in hand, taking one, but not successful against M4. It is 11 to 11 in terms of lives, and slowly counting down from both sides. We'll have to find out who will be ticking and who will be tilted in this game. It is favoring no one at this point as the challenge continues. One kill after the other. No contention just yet as to who will take the lead in the life points.
Oh my god, this is as close as it can get in here. And the defensive side, Arthur doing a great job so far. The defense is stronger for Change World, you give them that. But ABC is not really in a position to take control of this either. You know, there's no operator skills that can help them get them in the ingress. So Change World just need to hold their power positions, and Kai doing a great job in their M4 following up. Now it's a close game, a 4v4. As soon as that smoke pops off, Kai could get the kill here. He pushes out, but he wins that gunfight. For the meantime, it's still going to be a close game, Neptune.
The exchange of lives right now, and the time is ticking down. 25 seconds on the clock as Kai is just waiting and defending this area of Bravo, seeing one, but will not be able to make that kill. Trade coming from Trickster, taking on Fu. It is now chance toward Kai, but no, it is Change World missing that opportunity, and with that kill coming from ABC, gets down the 2-0.
It really hurts, you know. Change World on the defensive side. They were 1 or 2 life counts away from taking that away from ABC Esports, but they weren't really able to emphasize the timing at that tick. That last player popped off too early. That could have been a huge 2 kills there to turn that game around, but they weren't really able to do so. And ABC, as they stand in here 2-0, they open up this round on the defensive side. And again, cards are going to be stacked in their favor. They just gotta capitalize on the situation that they are put in. They are having so much success on that gunfights, and with Mi6 in here at this control center, this is more chance for them to go in and initiate the spawn trap. This is going to be a very defensive one for them. They have turned their heads already. 26 to 24, 48 seconds left. Still plenty of time here, but ABC is doing so great so far at winning and being accurate with their shots.
You mentioned about spawn trap, and so far this is the only instance that we've seen a concrete spawn gameplay, and it is ABC right now doing that at this point. They have the lead in terms of live, 5 to be exact, 6 rather. But Mi6 going in for the flank and slowly getting the kills as well. But Mi6 will be taken down from that approach a little bit too close. But Allcats will continue on, but Kai sees him, and M4 as well trades them off. Only 3 lives in here, but the time is counting down, and it is up to them to get that capture. But Change World losing plenty of time, as well as not enough of reinforcement to go. They might be able to stop time right here, but the moment that they leave this area and that clock continues, they will be down and out.
They are in a prime position, by the way. No player is really from ABC Esports is really investing to push, but not for long. Trickster there for the cleanup. 5 seconds left here. Change World needs to get back inside. And there it goes. Evo will be there for the clean. They get the kills, and they're able to contest one more time. They need this A tick. Right now, this game is close, and they have the man advantage. And ABC Esports is on a meltdown. They are in a prime time to get all of these kills, and with this win, they have been able to extend that lead already. Now they just gotta convert. Arthur here. This Purifier is huge. He gets one there. 1-man advantage for Change World as they look to close this round number 3. They just gotta find the good angles in your Neptune.
Teams need to take it slow right now, making sure that they won't waste lives, and that is what Change World's doing right now. Trickster will get a good position, but a no angle to get that kill. Bravo slowly being taken as the timer starts once again, and still favoring Change World with the lives. They not need to be too aggressive on the approach. They just need to be careful on not being backstabbed and not losing enough. But it is a 3-2 onto the lives, balancing it in there 1-1. And who will take this? Who will get this live out? It's still ABC, and they get the 3-0.
And not just a 3-0 in this match, but a 3-0 in the overall series. ABC Esports now, they stand still undefeated in this game. Change World just wasn't really able to find the micro decisions at the end of the game. You know, they've been so close, but it was far. And another frustrating loss there. They could have had it round number 3, force that that round number 4, and maybe even a round number 5 because ABC was looking lost out there. Took them some time to pick themselves back up, and unfortunately for Change World, they weren't really able to emphasize the mistakes that ABC did in that round number 3, thus leading to a loss. But hey, looking at the game, you know, Change World did try their best, but ABC just a bit more effort added and allocated to this game with the strategy that they initiate. Starting on the defensive side, they always went in for that second floor control and initiating the spawn trap, where we did see Change World had a trouble a lot in a lot of instances, Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of tactics, I think Change World has a great chance in here. They are one of the team who has made those like a lot of pressure against this team of ABC Esport. Alcads, on the other hand, will be your every round gathered at 1 minute, but the approach is not that strong. Thus, ABC takes over them.
250 to 42 at that Hardpoint Summit.